Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you haven't subbed yet, I'd love it if you did. Can you just check as well if you think you're subbed to make sure that you are, because YouTube's doing their unsubbing thing again for some reason. I've been sat here for a load of people, I'm like, I haven't seen them in a while. I go and look and I'm unsubbed for some reason. Secondly, the thumbnails. Can you please tell me what you think down in the description box, because I will show you. Alright, let's find a Lisa video. Boop. Like this Lisa video has got 1,405 views. Then this one that I changed to "Oh no, call a ambulance" already had 1,000-ish on it before I changed the thumbnail, and that's at 1,589. But then the next one's at 719, and that's been really dragging its feet to get to 719. So I'm thinking that people are missing them. Do I need to put, say, the fair use thing in the bottom right corner so you know that it's me? Or do I go back to just using their face? Let me know. Oh, and I did a vote before about moving somewhere else. I was thinking about moving to Rumble, because they seem to let you say whatever the hell they let you want to say about anything. But, hang on, I can't do two things at once anymore. It's ridiculous. I was the master of fucking doing 100 things at once, and now I get really confused really easily. I fucking hate Vibro. What was I saying? Yeah, Rumble. But the vote was like 60-40, so, and I know for a lot of people, if you watch on the television, because I watch a lot on the television, and it's difficult because you can't get Rumble on the telly, and it's easy to just set up a playlist, sit back and watch it on the telly than it is to go mooching about on a computer. So, but if you let me know about the thumbnails, because I was just having a bit of fun, because I get to say what I really think in the thumbnail, because I keep the title as the same, so that if in the future somebody says, did you do this X, Y or Z video, I can search for it and know whether I did it or not, but I can have a bit of fun with the thumbnail. Anyway, I'm going to do this Friday haul one. Springtime trends I'm loving. Ugh, haven't got the patience for that, but how far back do I need to go? I missed loads, didn't I, when I was off? Don't worry, they will all get done in time. I'm just going slower at the moment because I am really tired. I'm fatigued all the time and I'm in so much pain. So I'm trying to have like a day on day off type thing. And the thing with me is, it's more like 2 days off, because when I go to sleep, I sleep for 24 hours. So you have to take that into account as well. Sleeping patterns, pants. Anyway, guess what? I tested positive. What for? Stupidity. Shall we jump in? Why are you there?
That for a separate video, because I real.
Go back to the beginning.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey gallas. What's that?
Hey guys, I'm back. Happy Friday. I have not been able to film this week because guess what? I had the virus. Yes. Last week when I did my Friday haul and my Zara video, both days I did not feel good. I did not feel good. I didn't know until Tuesday morning that Monday.
Tuesday. How difficult is it to say the days of the week right?
My daddy tested positive, and my parents have not had it. So you can imagine how I felt. And then the next day, or that night, my mom got it, and she tested positive. And you know, I had just been there Sunday night. My brother and my niece weren't there because my brother had a cold. So I started testing on, I think I tested Tuesday, it was negative. Wednesday, it was negative. And then Thursday, I was like, okay, I've had this before. I know the difference in this and a cold. So I went through the drive-thru at CVS and got a test. I told the girl, I said, I've taken 2 and they came back negative. And she says, well, that means you don't have it. And so I ended up.
Can you imagine that poor girl? Right. For those of you out there that are saying, she's a sweet southern lady, why do I keep calling her a narc? What's the proof that she's a narc? There, you just had it and you missed it completely. My daddy tested positive, then my mummy tested positive. Then I went Tuesday and Thursday and I said to the girl, and I. Not, I was terribly worried about my parents because, you know, they're elderly and this could knock them sideways. I had to go and make sure that I had it as well.
Talking to the pharmacist, getting something for a cold. But sure enough, when I got home, it was positive. So that is where I've been.
Positive. We don't care. You're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. How are your parents? I'd be more concerned about them, seeing as though they're 20 odd years older than you. So that makes what? Your mother's 73? 72, 73? I'd be more worried about her than you.
And it kind of explains a lot to me in my reaction to things and just my emotional state at the time. Today is actually Wednesday, but I want to go ahead and make this because I was excited and I felt good. And then I also have a big stack of boxes over there from Nordstrom.
If you need any proof, just rewind this video and watch the first minute over and over and over and over, and you'll soon catch on.
And I thought about mixing it in, but it's just too much. So today I'm going to...
Oh, I couldn't possibly do everything in one video. It's way too much work.
And go over a few things that I got this week. And then my hair, I am going to save that for a separate video.
Good. Can I put my hand up now and ask that I don't have to do that video, please? Please don't make me do the hair video.
Because I realize I can be dramatic and I can go on and on about things. That's just part of my personality. And there's a lot of you here that just don't care. And so I would rather do separate videos on my hair and my hair journey back to health and all the things that I'm learning. You know how I am.
I'm learning. You're still learning at 53. You should know what hair you like. And you shouldn't be chasing every fucking girl under 20. Oh, I want her hair. No, I want her hair. No, I want her hair. Oh, I want that hair. Oh, can I have this hair? Here's a tip, Lisa, right? When you see a hairstyle that you think, oh, I'd really like that, go and buy the wig and wear the wig for a week. There you go.
I will do a deep dive into the hair, like K18, Olaplex, In Living Proof, all of those things. I'm getting ready to do a deep dive.
Oh, I'm so glad I won't have to do it. Please don't make me do it. Please, please, please. Looking at you, Elizabeth. And Anna, please. Don't make me do the hair one.
Dive into those and do some really in-depth hair videos. Okay, so first of all, I want to start with something I'm wearing today, and it is...
She's channeling her Mr. T, or is it Fiddy? Are you being Fiddy sent? Is that what it is? Because your daughter's into the rappers.
French candy. Now, if you've been here with me for a very long time, which, by the way, February 7th was not only mine and John's 25th wedding anniversary, it was also my 15th YouTube anniversary of my...
Yeah, and we know which one was more important, don't we? And look, that's her, believe it or not. Who's this? Is that her sister? Her aunt? Next door neighbour? That's when she was a sweet southern lady before the success got to her. And her narcissism came out in full force. But see, that's the thing. She's a covert narc. Read up on covert narcissism. And every box you'll go, oh yeah, Jules is right. That's Lisa. Oh, that's Lisa. Yeah, that's Lisa.
My very first video, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of both of those, mostly of my marriage, of course. So I appreciate each and every one of you that have been here with me 15 years. That is so long. We have been together a long time. So if you've been here with me that long, you probably remember me featuring French Candy. It started years and years ago. If I can find any of the videos...
Do you really think that everyone that's watched you remembers everything you've ever shown? Really? We're not like you, Lisa. What do they call it? Pathetic is the word that comes to mind. But you know, we're not that into stuff. Yeah, I love stuff. My husband has seen every bit of stuff I've ever bought. If I said to him, oh, do you remember that palette that I got 17 years ago? He'd be like, huh? What? No.
Videos. I think it's in the title. I'll put them down below. But one of you told
Oh, I
me...
remembered when she got that with the guns, and I thought she'd lost her ever-loving mind. Going on about what a wonderful churchgoer she was, and then she comes out with a necklace with fucking guns on. And that looks like the UK football symbol.
About the brand. I think it was Jackie, if I'm not mistaken. Jackie, let me know. And I don't know if I contacted them to see if they did.
Of course you did. I don't know. I can't remember. I'll just look up into the ether because I'm lying through my teeth.
Or what happened, or if I bought a piece and they contacted me, because that happens a lot too. But I featured them a few times, and then you know how this business goes. You have to, things move on, styles move on, all of that different stuff. So a couple of months ago, I would say, one of the owners, Lynn, it's him and his wife Kande, contacted me.
Yeah, I don't think they expected you to wear everything at the same time, though.
And said, hello, that would I like to reconnect with them and, get a few of their pieces. So I did, and I am wearing them today.
Everything.
Okay, first of all, let me back up. When I was in Santa Fe...
Don't back up! Please, stop backing up. Your stories are long enough as they are already.
New Mexico, with my visit with Sheila Fajl, and we were on the really famous art district. It's a street that is full of boutiques and art.
And she still hasn't bothered her hole to look up the name.
Galleries. I remember seeing French Kande in one of their boutiques, and I thought to myself, I need to revisit that brand, because if you...
so you contacted them really then, didn't you? They didn't come back to you and go, hello!
You like this layered look, but you want it to be classy, eye-catching, quality, and meaningful. This is a good brand to check into, because the way it started, and
is it me? I don't see that as classy somehow.
They have a really good little video on their page where Kande, the wife, and her husband Lynn went to Paris, and she ended up finding some medallions and brought them back, and ended up being so inspired that she cast copies of the medallions and started making jewelry. Now they use brass, I believe it's 24 karat plated gold, and then I'm really, really intrigued by the silver pieces. I really am, because I don't know, when I got my Chanel bag with the silver,
Maybe because you're cool, huh?
Loved it. Every time I look at it, I think I'm so glad I got this one with silver. I don't know what's going on with me. We change. And so I'm really
No, you're cool toned and you look better in silver, that's what it is. Instead of you trying to pretend you're olive or warm when you're not.
Intrigued by that, but I wanted to start off with gold. I really loved this piece, and I will put the names of the pieces here because I think it would be crazy for me to try to pronounce all of them, but you can...
Yeah, it'd be crazy for me to put any effort into my videos and actually go and find out how they're pronounced so I can pronounce them.
See, it's gold plated. Even though I have never ridden a horse, I think I've been on a horse, but I've never ridden a horse. I love horses, and I think it's just because
How can you have been on a horse and never ridden a horse? I've ridden a horse. Didn't like it, but I did it. My mum used to be into horses. Apparently, there's a story. When she was young, they had a horse that used to pull the plough back in Ireland. and my mum decided she was going to teach it how to jump. So she was out after work, when it had done its day's work and had a rest. She'd be out teaching the horse how to jump. And then one morning, her dad's going apeshit. My granddad's screaming at her from the bottom of the stairs, "You, go and get that horse." She's like, "Where is it?" 18 fields away. Been off jumping over all the hedges. So I thought it was funny. Anyway.
Families into horses. I think they're so beautiful. I think it's part of being Southern. I'm just fascinated with horses. I always find...
Why is it it's not. Having horses isn't just Southern. She thinks the whole world revolves around her and where she was born, doesn't she?
Myself drawn to horses. So I loved this, and I think it is such a just statement piece. The next piece is this big medallion, and it has like...
Fiddy, you lost your necklace.
Don't know if it's a Pegasus. Yes, a Pegasus with wings. I love it. And of course you can adjust the length of each piece, but I wanted to wear them as they came so I could show you. And then this long piece, I love it. And look at the dimension in the different pieces. And another thing I really, really love about this company is it's made here. And in that little video, you can actually see them creating each piece. Matter of fact, when I chose the pieces that I wanted, they had to make these pieces for me. And
No shit, Sherlock! For fuck's sake. What do you think jewellery makers do? I saw a thing today, sorry. Got the craft channel on in the background, creating craft. And I was having a panic attack because there was a thing that kept popping up. This will disappear on the 24th. Virgin will no longer have the create and craft channel. And it's like, oh, but that's what keeps me level-headed when I'm listening to shite. Lisa's talking and Lardy. But anyway, there was a woman on today with a resin kit, and I had such a cool idea. And it's like, see, that's the thing. I'd have to get a loan to start a company, but then you have to get people to buy it. And it's like, this is what I always said about Lardy. She had 10,000 people, and most of them, her regulars, they'd buy any old shite she showed them. And yet she wouldn't put the effort in to make a business. And I thought of a really cool business, but I'd have no one to sell it to. And I know you have to start off and blah, 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 but it takes forever, doesn't it, to go by word of mouth and getting people to buy one thing. And even, like, if you're on Etsy, for them to find you in the first place, because the thing I thought of is not something I think someone would be searching for. I think it's a really cool idea. And I said to Jed, and he was like, wow, I never even thought of that. That's dead cool. And it was like, yeah, if we had money and space, I'd actually give it a go, I think. Anyhow.
I don't know. I really appreciate, someone's craft, and I appreciate someone's passion. And the way this happened so organically and authentically, I just love it. So I got it in a really nice box, packed nicely. The original OMG FrenchCandy.com. And here is just another look. I actually had on a vest underneath this, but the pieces weren't falling correctly, so I think it looks really good with just a t-shirt too. There is, gosh, so much you can do with pieces of jewelry like this.
No
I'm
shit.
really looking forward to getting...
She says that, doesn't she? I'm really looking forward to doing that and showing you how I wear these things, and then she never does.
Some bracelets and some earrings. You can just wear the simplest t-shirt, your favorite pair of jeans, a cool pair of sandals. Like today, I was inspired to get out my Jimmy Choos with the tattoo and just...
That's not a sandal, that's a shoe. S-H-O-E, shoe.
Create something really special, unique, and your personality with the jewelry. I mean, we all know this, but this is just something special. So I wanted to share that with you.
Right, now she's bending down, I can actually see the colour of her hair. And I'm sorry, that isn't too dark. What is she going on about? And when she's still got the white colour around her face, what does it matter what colour's behind her? Whoever looks at the back of their head? I never do. I don't look at the front of my head, but you know what I mean.
With you. And then I did get a new handbag and one on the way for my double anniversary and for Valentine's Day, but I'm also going to save those for a separate video because it's going to be for handbag lovers. And then I ordered 2 new lipsticks, surprise, surprise, from Trish McEvoy. I always enjoy Trish McEvoy's makeup. It started when she used to sell her makeup here at a local boutique, and I discovered her brand. And then I think that's when I got my first little booklet that you get with all of her different things in it. Then most Nordstrom anniversary sales, they will have a little kit, and I've gotten several of those. And I don't think I have ever been let down with something from Trish McEvoy. It's just, she gets forgotten. Her makeup gets forgotten because...
You forget about her because she isn't expensive and well known, and you can't get clicks for it, so you go Gucci and Prada instead.
It's not in Sephora. It's not in Ulta. So I just wanted to bring it back to your attention because her makeup is really good. And one time I featured her, I think after an anniversary sale, and she contacted me herself, thanked me, and sent me a brush kit. I mean, so I just think...
Talking to people contacting you themselves, I got all excited the other day because I tweeted about the commentators on ITV. Mark Selby, the snooker player. I don't know if you're into snooker in America, but he's my favourite player at the moment. Has been for a few years. And the commentators were so biased because he was playing against Ronnie O'Sullivan, who in their eyes shits cufflinks. Do you know what I mean? He does no wrong, does Ronnie. I'll admit, he was born with a snooker cue in his hand. He's fucking amazing. When Ronnie's on form, nobody can beat him. But you're a commentator. You're supposed to be unbiased. Anyway, Mark won, fucking whitewashed him. 6-0. And did he get all the hoopla that Ronnie would have got? No. Anyway, so I tweeted and said I was disgusted with the way that they commentated on that match. Blah, 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 blah. And Mark Selby liked my tweet. That was me for hours on end. Head this size. Jed, did I tell you? Yes, she said. Travis, look, you said, Mum.
That's special. They sent me an email and they had some new light nude lip colors. So I ordered Babe, which is number 10. And I will go ahead and tell you that they are sheer. Like super sheer.
I hate the way she looks down her fucking nose when it isn't absolutely perfect for her. There's nothing wrong with it. That's how they were made. Just because you don't like it.
Here. On one of my sickest nights, I sat there at the counter and I swatched them and I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to swatch this very good for you guys. But here is the color, Babe. And I'm going to try my best
Babe,
to swatch it for you. So you can see that's going to be more of your peachy nude. Now today, I wanted to like my lip combo because I have not worn makeup in I don't know how many days. Definitely a week. And that...
Oh my God, hold the front page. She hasn't worn makeup. Poor John. God, I can't remember the last time I actually put a full face of makeup on.
That's big time for me because I love putting on my makeup. Like to not wear makeup is bad. Like it means I feel bad. So today I just...
Oh, aren't you lucky you've only ever been sick for a week? That you're... She wouldn't say, thank God all I had was a week's sickness and I'm back to health again. No.
Put on my Merle Norman lip liner in Teddy, I believe it is. I put on that limited edition MAC lipstick and that Tarte Pearl. You guys, I ordered another one. I've got an Ulta order coming in maybe today, but I love that pearl. I love it. You've got to get it. You've got to. Okay, so that is Babe. And then Birthday Suit is going to be more of your beigey or almost,
So you didn't even bother to try and fucking swatch it then?
beigey or peachy. Okay, let me show it to you up here first.
They look very alike.
I'm actually more impressed today. I wonder if it's because I feel better. Okay, let me swatch it right here first. Yes. So that is Birthday Suit. So that's going to give you a peachy vibe. And then just to compare them, I'll do Babe next to it on my palm.
Pinky peachy vibey vibe.
There you go. So actually, they're a lot better than I remembered. They are. I don't have my mirror out here, and I don't want to go on, but 2 really good ones. So I'll keep you up to date and let you know. I might even let you know, like in my hair video or something, if I like it. And then let's go ahead and feature this e.l.f. lipstick that one of you guys told me about. I ordered it off of Amazon, and I cannot remember the name. It's a cream. Is it just called cream? And, you know, this was quite inexpensive, so I'm going to be careful with it in the, you know, little dispenser or the container, whatever. But, wowza, it's definitely...
Oh, in the little container or whatever. I don't normally do cheap. No, but you look it.
not as pigmented, but it's still a really good one. I haven't worn these yet, so I will get back with you, but if any of those intrigue you, I think they're worth ordering. Wow, those ones from Trish are really glossy, too. I'm excited. Okay, let me go wash this off.
You said it was shit. Remember that? How many times have you not even tried something because you thought it was shit and it could have been brilliant?
Now let's bounce back to some new jewelry. I've had many of you ask me about this, and I just got it yesterday. It's Dean Davidson's new collection, Safari Time. I love that. I'm kind of feeling safari lately. Maybe it's my darker hair. But, oh gosh, and this jacket.
Oh, for the love of fuck! I'm feeling safari. Maybe it's my darker hair. Really? The fuck has that got to do with safari? Are we nearly finished?
Oh, let me stand up. Let's do a impromptu outfit of the...
Fucking hell, Brooke! It's not the dawn of time. Lisa, outfit of the day. That's when I remember she whinged about it. And I said to John, they don't even do outfits of the day. Like it's a big deal to stand up and show what you're wearing.
I'll try to remember this time to take my microphone. Okay, so AYRT, you guys, they're just worth every penny. I don't even know how to describe what's so great about them. But when I think of wearing a t-shirt, this is the first one that I go to. And I like the super cool and the scoopy one. I like them all. And then my jacket is
the scoopy one. And you're supposed to be an influencer. It'd be nice if you remembered the names of things.
A Veronica beard that I got locally here at Oliver Boutique. It's a local store, and I had gone to a sale. I actually had gotten 3 pair of jeans. I didn't like any of them. So I took them back and exchanged them and got a little bit back for this jacket. But it's got the scrunched sleeves. I'm just really crazy about the Veronica Beard jackets. They're really good. These in Cincacept are your really designer quality. And they are still, you know, expensive, but not like a Saint Laurent or a Gucci or, you know, Theory, all the other ones. And then these are the Pistola jeans from my last Nordstrom unboxing. Love them. I think that Pistola jeans are good. They're just good. And then my gym...
Right, why can't you see that this is your look? T-shirt, jeans, shoes, sandals, flip-flops, whatever, and a blazer. That's you. That's what you look good in. That's what you're comfortable in. You can dress it up with different colours, whatever. Why now don't you just stop shopping? You know who you are. You know you don't like the dark hair. Get the hair back the way you like it. And then that's you. Stop looking for you. You found her.
Jimmy Choo, and these are the ones that I reordered a whole size up. So if you like these or any of my Jimmy Choo purchases in the future, I think I would do a whole size up. And this is my outfit. Honestly, I don't know if I want to go out and at least, take some pictures.
No. You've got COVID. Do it out the back of your house. Do it down at the pool if there's nobody down there. Don't go out, infecting people that don't need to be infected with fucking COVID, you dimwit.
And get in the sun and all of that good stuff, but I haven't tested today. I tested yesterday and I was faintly still down with it, and I want to be careful because I don't want my video to get flagged for something. I don't know, the whole subject's so crazy, and but I do want to get out in the sunshine today. And yesterday when I went to see my...
Sit out on your porch then. What's wrong with that? See, I've stopped thingying. I said to the people that miss it, I'll put them in the intro if I don't use pictures as a thumbnail.
My parents, it was the best. It was like, I don't know. I am someone who enjoys life every day. I am someone who is grateful. I am someone who blows out life. You know what I mean? Like, I live life to the fullest. But it's...
Really? You're in bed at fucking 9 o'clock. You won't go out in the dark. You can't walk in the winter. You don't like things on your hands. You have to wash them off straight away. You're too scared to eat anything, but you're living life to the fullest. Okay, whatever.
You still lose a grip of how fortunate you are to feel good, to wear makeup, to get dressed, to go see your parents, to just go to the store. Like today I got my watch out and I set it and I was like, I haven't been wearing my watch and I love my watches. I think when most anything bad happens, and I'm not saying everything because I know there's different degrees, but we can learn from it and we can make it a positive. So going back to Dean Davidson and the Safari collection, he sent me the Plaza ring, and look at that stone, you guys. Is that not gorgeous? And how fabulous is it with this jewelry? Because French Candy also uses, stones and Austrian crystals, and so I just felt like, wow, everything just came together. Synchronicity. I love it. I've always...
God, I'm surprised she knows what that word means.
Love the Plaza ring. It's always been one of my favorites. Like, if you have thought of getting the Castle ring, but you felt like maybe it's too much, Plaza ring is the next one. And then these earrings, which are the same stone, I'm sure... Let's see, Discovered Nomad, our newest collection that cues straight from the Safari. Meet our Tiger's Eye gemstone. I thought that's what it was, but I didn't want to say anything too wrong. This kind of is homey for me because, my parents love jewelry, my whole family does, and we have Tiger's Eye. Like, I think of Tiger's Eyes, scarabs, and even star sapphires. I think both of my aunts had the star sapphire necklace, and you just remember those things like from your childhood. Okay, meet our Tiger's Eye gemstone, multi-toned with the light reflecting luster of a feline gaze. That's perfect. And our first ever hammered finish inspired by the Masai Mara's rough terrain. And then I did get these hoops, and I was thinking maybe I could wear them both, but my first and second piercing are close together. Let me just hold up one and maybe the picture, and you will be able to see. But that's the hammered, and I love when the earring just has a back like that and it's so easy to put on. So thank you so much to Dean and his team for sending these to me.
With geriatric jewellery. There's a line no one's looked into. Maybe I should start that as well.
All of this came at the perfect time, including the next things I'm going to show you. It's never gets old getting a package. Even when you're sick, I would say Can you open them? And John has...
I'm so ill. Can you open them for me, Daddy? You're pathetic.
been such a good caretaker. Everybody has been wonderful. I really, of course I haven't been drinking or eating after, or they haven't been drinking or eating after me, and I've tried to keep to myself, but I'm the mama. And honestly, it was funny the first 2 days when I took my test, I was hoping it was positive so that I could go over and help take care of my mom and daddy. So then the third day I tested and it was positive, I felt so bad. I couldn't even, the thought of getting in the car was, and then
it drives itself, apparently.
By that time, they took the antiviral. I had it here from last time, but I decided not to because I thought I can kick it, so I didn't. But anyway, so thank you, Dean. Okay, remember last week when I showed you those sunglasses from Michael Kors? And they were big. I had someone say that they were too big for my face. It's kind of the point, like I would never tell you if you're someone that has 1 to 2 pair of sunglasses, that's what you need to get. I would never tell you to get those. But if you're someone who loves just mixing your sunglasses with different outfits, different vibes, different personas, then that's when you get those funky sunglasses. But if you want an everyday sunglass, I do think the Vela, the ones I've been showing you, are just, they cannot be beat. They cannot be beat. And so when I was telling you that last week, I went on the website and they are still buy one, get one free. So I did get some different styles. So let's go for, this one is Willow, Cream, and Olive. I mean, look at the packaging. That's one good thing about the fact that I do go overboard sometimes and buy really expensive things is I've experienced the $1,000 pair of sunglasses, and I can tell you how these that are $100 compare. Oh my gosh, just look at that. I remember when I tried these on with no makeup, hair jacked up, and still loved them. So these are very, very chic. Are they not gorgeous? They're just gorgeous. They're like jewelry. These are very, I just think of California. I think of being in a convertible. Maybe it's just that they're kind of retro. And I do want to play around with like a black headscarf or something like that. I love that. Not only do I love it, I admire people that can do it and pull it off. And I want to be that person. So I'm going to try. I'm going to do it.
But won't the black headscarf in your hair make you think your hair's too dark and upset you?
And that's what it reminds me of. But just look at the beauty of these. They're just gorgeous. So, loving those. And please tell me down below which ones you like the best. I love hearing your opinions. Okay, these, remember I told you I wanted to get some metal frame ones with the nose pieces, because there's got to be more people out there like me that have either a bony, skinny nose or some other issue where you need the nose pieces. These are Piper Gold and Chocolate, and I have not adjusted these, but these are, oh my God, I think these are so cool too. Aren't they? See how they're kind of, they give the Ray-Ban retro vibe, but they're a little bit more detailed, a little bit cooler because of the odd shape. And I'll tell you what I would do is probably adjust these in just a little bit. I don't want them to sit too low. Yeah. Aren't they pretty?
If you
I
say
love
so.
them. They feel so good. They're sturdy. There's a difference. There's a difference. And I have an appreciation for cheap sunglasses. I will wear some Amazon sunglasses in a heartbeat. I just care about how they look and feel. Matter of fact, I've got some really expensive sunglasses I never wear because they don't feel good and they don't look good. And I just think those are really
So why didn't you take them back when you realised that, huh?
cool. Let me try to show them to you. What a great gift, too. Like, say you have graduation or a birthday for a sister-in-law, niece. I mean, get one for you and get one for them. And
I don't know how she sees sunglasses as a great gift. Oh, I know. 'Cause you want them. It's never about anyone else. It's always about what you like. You buy people what you like.
and $100 and a really cool, popular pair of sunglasses. Okay, these are the Bowie in gold and chocolate. You can't remember exactly what these look like, but okay, another pair of the metal.
I'm just wondering now, Jane, did he look up?
These are a little bit more conservative, mainstream. Why, these are given Don Draper vibes. Did any of you just love Mad Men like I did? I tell you, that is the first time I really realized that how much you can fall in love or have a crush on a character, because I just thought, Dan Draper. Is that his name? Dan Draper? I think so. Can't want to say Frank. I just loved his character so much. But then when I would see him in interviews and in other roles, I was like, wow, such a difference. Same thing with Ray Donovan. That's such a character-driven, series that you get so attached to him, and then it's just not quite the same. So sometimes now I don't even watch interviews. I want to hold on to the fantasy. And wow, I think those are so pretty. And I would definitely...
Yeah, that's why you named your car after him, wasn't it? Ray Donovan.
They just sit too low on my nose. Well, squeeze them in a little.
She had a mad fit. She wanted a car like his, and Mommy and Daddy went out and helped her pick it and buy new wheels for it or whatever and all the rest of it. And then 5 minutes later she got rid of it because she couldn't drive it because it was too low.
A little bit, yes. I like them to hit right. Your eyebrows are supposed to show. It is a thing that we're wearing our sunglasses lower, and they're beautiful. And even...
It's not a thing. You wear them where they sit so you can fucking see through them. It's got nothing to do with fashion or what people are saying now. Jeez.
Even if you've probably seen this, even if you were to get blue lenses or other lenses, they're all very, very subtle and classy. And then the last
Unlike the wearer.
pair is the Olsen. I think I remember these are they're not too crazy, but Olsen Espresso and Cinnamon. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know which ones I'm going to wear today. Beautiful. You can see your eyes through them. Wow. They just fit me so well. See, they don't sit on my cheeks. They're going to be good in your hair, glasses. And if you want to wear them in your hair, they're probably going to stretch out. But to me, that's half of the value of having the sunglasses. And especially when you're not spending such a crazy amount, you can do that. But just so pretty. So vibey.
What does that mean?
I think you should treat yourself with them. I love these. When I put on glasses like this, I always remind myself of my mom because she's always worn glasses. And that's a good thing. Okay, here are two kind of random things that I ordered after I watched my girls, Kelly and Christina, on Mommy's Makeup and Moscato. I think they were doing their Amazon favorites. And they showed some things that I ended up ordering. And I've had them sitting here waiting to show you. So I thought I would show them to you today. I don't know when the next time I'll do a whole dedicated Amazon order will be. But another thing I wanted to tell you is my family and I, the four of us, we are going on a vacation next week to Universal. We've never been. Will, my son who is 20, has never flown, and he's never been ready to fly. But where I live in Wilmington, we have a new airline that is just doing straight flights from here to there, and it's not very expensive, and it's only an hour and a half. So we decided to fly. John wanted to drive. I was like, no. And so we are going there next week. I'm hoping to be able to film some videos to post for you guys. But if I don't, I will be back that next weekend. But this I thought of taking with me. You can pack it flat. I've seen people talk about these. And then when you get to your hotel room, you snap these together. I think Kelly said she had this just in her bedroom. And you can snap them together. And then you have a nice, pretty tray to keep your things, like your jewelry, your watch, your room key, all the things that you need to keep up with when you're...
Really? You can't just put them on the chest of drawers all together. You have to have a separate thing for
in a hotel.
Lord
and
above.
when I'm with them, it's not going to be, well, I might need this just as much just because we'll have, of course we have 2 rooms, but when I'm alone, I don't have John saying, you know, did you get this? Did you get that? And I think I told you guys about the time that I left my watch, my sunglasses, and my perfume behind in the hotel. Had already checked in the airport and everything, was lucky enough to call and get it back because I had set those aside to wear the next day and then forgot them. So I like the idea of having my stuff corralled.
Because you're stupid.
And, you know, I do have like travel jewelry cases and everything, but I like having it like this. That's actually why I got the white instead of the black, so that everything would show really well. But even like, you know, your sunglasses in there along with your watch, you know, have everything there ready for you. And then Kelly also showed this sweater. And it's just a nice little, let me show you. It's definitely sheer. It's kind of like the open crochet, which I've always been attracted to. Even, I can remember.
Yes, we know you've always loved.
A specific outfit that one of my best friends and I had, and her mom bought these for us. It was a white crochet top, and mine had the pink tank underneath it, and I believe hers had turquoise, and we even had our picture taken together in it. But I've always loved stuff like this, and I thought this would look pretty for the transition season, and I also thought it would look good even with like sweats or something. And it's really soft. What is this made of? Oh, it's 100% polyester. It doesn't feel like polyester. I bet it's recycled polyester, made in China. It was not expensive, and we shall see how I like that. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for everything. You were so kind to me with my hair video, which, like I said, I won't go into that here. But you were
shut
very
up
kind
about
to me.
it,
I think
then.
that most of you understood. I've been studying up on the connection that women have with their hair, and it is truly a biological, real mental thing. So it made me feel better. And I always want to be like a good example, like a good person for you to follow. And so I was slightly let down, but I thought, you know, I showed up. I was authentic. I told you how I really felt. And so in some ways I was proud of myself for that. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Is she for fucking real? I was proud of myself for showing up. God, we made it to the end, people. Whoop whoop. And if you made it to the end with me, thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.